with a legend that continues to live on in far northwest Nebraska. You could say it's Nebraska's version of the Loch Ness Monster.
In Sheridan County, there is a lake called Walgren Lake, and for many years, there have been tales told about a monster that lives there. In this story, we learn more about the Walgren Lake Monster, and as we discovered, the nearby community of Hay Springs has embraced and enjoyed the legend for years. Hey everybody, we are talking about this little guy today, the Walgren Lake Monster. It's also behind me on this mural here in Hay Springs, Nebraska, and I'm with Richard McKay. He is the mayor of Hay Springs. Nice to see you, Richard. And thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
So this is what the Walgren Lake Monster is supposed to look like. Kind of, I guess, the Loch Ness Monster, only in Hay Springs, right? Mm-hmm. What's the history of it?
I think it's somebody had too much to drink myself when I do all the research in that, but anything's possible, I guess. But as I read the history of it, it was founded in 1923. They claimed that it was eating their cattle and this, that, and the other, and scares the heck out of the farmers when he sees them, and just makes a heck of a noise, and clouds come over when he comes up out of the water. As I spoke before the interview, it sounds like somebody had too much to drink.
So this Walgren Lake is located where from Hay Springs?
It's about 5 miles east and about 2.5 miles south.
Fairly large lake? Is it used for recreational purposes? Or?
The lake is probably, I'm going to say about 100 square yards or better. And the last time I was out with the depth finder on my boat, the deepest spot was 24 feet.
So people fish there?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, there's a lot of people that fish there.
And so people in Hay Springs celebrate this monster?
They honor him with trinkets like this and T-shirts and so on. Lately, there hasn't been a whole lot of talk about it. The story has it that they think he dug deep into the bottom of the lake and went into hibernation, but it's supposed to be 100 feet long, and never said about how big deep his girth is, but for a 100-foot long serpent like this, or whatever he's supposed to be, I mean, a monster would seem that if 100 feet long, you're going to look at about 30 to 40 feet deep across the body somewhere along the line, because he's got to have a way of eating and
right.
surviving. The size of the lake. Now, it might have been bigger lake at that time, which could have inhabited something that's strange, but I mean, I don't know.
Who knows? Well, let's talk about Hay Springs today and how you guys celebrate the Walgren Lake Monster. Has it put you on the map in the state, or maybe even in the
We've
country?
had a lot of people come by and say, do you have anything that tells you about, the Lake Monster? And a lot of times, Chamber does a lot of this kind of stuff.
Okay, so they come and they can see this mural. Who painted this?
The school, art students from the school.
People can also go across the street to your Heritage Center Museum.
Yes.
Richard, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been fun talking to you today about the lore of the Walgren Lake Monster. Doesn't look too scary to me, does it?
No.
Kind of friendly. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, we continue today with a visit to a beautiful state park in far northwest Nebraska.
Nebraskans have their favorites when it comes to state parks, but Chadron State Park certainly ranks very high when it comes to popularity. Recently, Brad Anderson and I got a chance to go horseback riding there. In this story, Brad Anderson shares his thoughts about riding through the bluffs to experience some unforgettable views.
Hello, Nebraska. We are just south of Chadron at Chadron State Park, a beautiful part of the state, and joining me now is Greg Galbraith. How you doing today?
Good.
Yeah, this is a beautiful area of the state, and I guess first to tell me a little bit about the park.
Chadron State Park is Nebraska's first state park, established in 1921.
All right, so when people come here, if they've never been here like me, what are they going to see?
Well, we have the aesthetic value of the park is basically its buttes, the beautiful view and the high buttes up here, paddle boats, swimming pool. We have awesome hiking trails out here, and just the Pine Ridge itself, the beauty of the Pine Ridge.
How many acres is it?
We're just right at 1,000.
And you have some horseback riding as well, right?
Yep, we have horseback riding. It's about an hour ride. It's up in the buttes, some beautiful views of the scenery in the area.
You're going to take care of me, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't know anything about riding.
We'll do the
You're gonna have to do all the work.